Our league form has dropped off a little bit, but no worse than my health. In the last few days, I've been feeling quite rough. I've picked up a little something known as the COVID, but in perfect British ways. I've got a cup of tea, so this will fix it. And let's get into the episode. Welcome back. Episode 10. We have Man City managed by Vincent Kompany in the 5th round of the FA Cup. We then will go through a few other games and we'll return for another live comms against Man United, providing that game hasn't been moved and we don't have a replay against Man City, which I honestly can't remember if you do or don't in the FA Cup. So since you were last with us at the Wolves game when we lost, we've had back-to-back draws against Bournemouth and Tottenham, with Lafarge getting our goals in either of them. I'm not too annoyed. I feel like we're getting onto something, and we've outperformed both of those teams. We properly dominated Bournemouth, and somehow ended up, I thought we were going to lose. I'd have put my head through a wall. I'd have been all sorts of upset. But we're just going to crack on with that, as we are. And I suppose, get into the game. But before we do, if you could do me the favour of liking and subscribing, if you are enjoying the channel and everything that's going on, it's all wonderful. We've got a little save over with Duisburg, so if you haven't already been watching that, then go over there and watch it. I might even put it up here. There it is. You can see it. What you can also see is our tactical tweaks. We've gone through a back three, as we have done, but we've gone wide centre-backs, 2 centre-mids on attack in the middle, an advanced midfielder, attacking midfielder, whatever this fella's called. And we've just gone with 2 wide fullbacks. Very similar to what the wonderful second yellow card is running as well on his save. I know it's very similar to what we've been doing, but ours was dropping off, so I thought I'd lean towards his, and it seems to be doing quite a good job. Danielson starts with a free kick, puts it towards his centre-backs, and they're just working it slowly forward. Lewis, in towards Nchiri, Lafarge, he's got Trujillo running through. Space! And he rattles it off the crossbar. Small with the corner. Towards the back post, and Aguilar heads away. We do pick up the loose ball. Build up another attack now, do we? We don't want to go backwards, guys. All the way over to Small. He's in acres of space. He's just smashed it. Smashed it generally towards the goal. Really hard. Danielson, free kick short towards his centre-back. Out towards the full-back. Wing-back? Wing-back, I suppose. And he's going to continue his run on. Trujillo, Lafarge, all the way back into Monero. Just nice little play. Kind of what we're doing. Similar to what we had been playing. But just tweaking the roles and responsibilities. Monero out to Gerrard on the right side. Puts it across. Nchiri does manage to get it. Can't see why the lino stood still. It's got to stand, surely? There wasn't even a question. Ref wasn't fussed. Linesman just stood perfectly still. Which, from what I'm aware of, means that the linesman thought something was untoward. But instead, he just stood there to shit me up, I think. So Man City have a highlight, literally from the kickoff, which is never a good sign. Hamilton is flying down their right-hand side. Musiala back to Giuini? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Musiala's back on the ball again. Hamilton, Giuini, I'm just not going to do him again. We've got the ball. There we go. I know how to pronounce my fellas' names. Mostly. Lafarge into a guy I've been assuming his name is Trujillo. I might be completely wrong. Small. Picked up by Lewis and back into Small. Nice little play with Machalenko now on the ball. Again, could be wrong. I've said that earlier with quite a lot of confidence that I know how to pronounce our guys' names. I'm doubting it now. In other news, Oliver just scored a wonderful goal. We're 2-0 to the good. At Man City. Gerrard picks up the ball from his centre-back. Oliver, Lafarge, nice little build forward again. It seems to be doing a good job for us at the moment. We've got something that we knew was working, and we're just persisting with it. And those crosses from deep across the 6-yard box have been quite dangerous by the looks of this. We've seen us earn this corner, so nothing's going to come from it. But Small, nonetheless, puts it in, and it's headed away. Are we going to see anything from this, or is it just going to cut out? Machalenko towards Lafarge. No, it's headed out again. Trujillo's just kicked someone. Good work, lad. Trujillo working into the area. Lafarge then appeared to just run into the ball, which was weird. Van der Blaak with a flying header gets us back in possession. Gerrard in towards Nechiri and a brilliant block. Lafarge is on the ball again, all the way out to Monero, back into Lafarge once more. Gerrard, I thought he was going to get brought down then. Still working it out on the wing. Oh, what the hell was that shot? Hamilton working the ball down on the right side. He's managed to slide tackle his own possession, which is weird, but we've ended up with it. Trujillo's in the area. He's put it in the corner. Rest getting involved this time. Not quite sure why. It should be. It is 3-0 to us. I stalled because I just completely forgot what the scoreline was. 3-0 against Man City. What's this? We're a different animal in the cup. It's what we are. Hamilton with a throw-in. Short to Musiala, Torres, back into Hamilton. So there's an hour on the clock now. We'll see where this highlight plays through, and then we'll make a substitution. But if we... That was one hell of a shot. We've said it before, but if we can manage to hold on to Champions League football, even get a cheeky cup win this season, that will be big. We'll get our little reputation up. People will actually want to join us again. It'll be wonderful. We've brought on Angulo and Hunter in the striker and centre mid respectively, and I have just twisted around the forwards, just putting them on their favoured feet. We do still have a sub left, but you honestly never know with these sort of games, so we'll keep it just in case. Small with a corner, puts it in towards the middle, and it's headed away. I'm pretty sure all of my set pieces have gone, but Small's nodded it in again, and Lewis has picked up the loose ball once more. Hunter into Lewis. Small, I'm pretty sure Small's offside then, but we'll crack on. And Arroyo gets possession back for Man City. Are they going to... That's not going to be Clinton and G. Because, to be honest, he was never really that good. Joao Felix is on the ball. Back to Hamilton. Making his way down that right-hand side. Is he going to get the ball in? No. Back to Torres, who does put a ball across. I mean, that's just disgusting. Why has that happened then? I'm going to start going a little bit stinky because I'm not a fan of that. Ball, play forward towards Nechiri. It's picked up by Arroyo and Nechiri picks it up once again. Hunter and Nechiri, and we've passed away possession. We've got less than 14 minutes left to to hold on to this game. And G puts it in towards Felix. Oh my God, he's put it just wide. This is exactly what I was talking about. Do you know, seconds ago, and it says, you never know what can happen. We all know what can happen and what probably will happen, but we don't want it to. It's the main thing, we just don't. Hamilton has a throw-in. All of these are Man City attacking, and I'm not keen on it. Torres, Monero gets back to Danielson. Right, we're in possession. We've got 5 minutes left. Before he kicks this, I'm going full stinky, and I honestly couldn't care less of what he was playing at. But we'll do our usual business, because we know it does a good job. We're not going too defensive in kind of stature and all this madness, but we're just wasting time, slowing down our play. And it generally does quite a good job at it. But Nechiri has the ball out on the right, back into Gerrard. Nechiri, all the way back to Monero. Oliver, do you know what? Get our cushion back to 3 goals, I'll be happy. They've done it. However, I think our man was offside. What are you saying, ref? It's far too long. He's given it. Get wrecked. I'm still going stinky there. I'm not here to waste time. I mean, I am. This is literally what I'm currently doing. But I'm not wasting anyone's time. Just want to get this one game over and done. So let's skip. And we'll just sit and watch the clock, shall we? No, this isn't the clock. This is a highlight. This is not what I'm here for. Musiala. Right. If we score again, this is silly. Angulo's just blasted it over. It's all done. Who are they? What was that? Was that Man City? Is that one of the best teams? Get out of here! Plans to return for the Man U game are completely foiled, gone, out the window, because our cup quarterfinal just stole it. So we're doing another cup game. We have Tottenham. The wonderful Tottenham. The Man U game did get pushed back into this gap, being pushed back once more. So if we get through Tottenham, I think it's going to line in with the Arsenal game, but it's for us to worry about in 90 minutes roughly. Just before we jump into it though, I've got a few little bits of business I need to update you on. We've had our youth candidates come through. If we're honest, all complete rubbish, except for Bruno Camden, who actually looks all right. So I've offered him a contract already. Hopefully he'll join us. And a lot of these white ones can become yellow or green. It's usually the preference, to be fair. And what you can't see here might be behind the head. I may very well have moved it. Who knows? In the 2 games off, we've played Baggies and Leeds. The Baggies game, I'm gonna level with you. They just kind of played quite well. They didn't beat us. They did beat us, obviously. You can see it, they beat us. It's 1-0. They didn't, batter us, but they did enough to warrant me not being too annoyed that they beat us. However, I am annoyed because Baggies beat us, which I don't like Baggies. So we'll just move on. We beat Leeds, though, so that cheered me up. And we've maxed out our attendance once more this season. Maybe I need to ask for another stadium expansion, etc. But let's not worry about that. Let's go into our quarterfinal against Tottenham on the day before my actual birthday. So if the guys want to give me a present, they know what it is. Win the bloody game. Gerrard with a throw-in, short to Trujillo, and straight back to him. He's only 2 assists short of Gavin Lewis's record, which I believe may have even been the previous season, of 14. And weirdly, one of the fun things before the start of the game saying Gerrard starting is a terrible mistake. I really don't know why or where they've got that from. Couldn't tell them. I can only assume that they've suffered some sort of horrific head trauma in the last few weeks. But he is starting, and he's going to get an assist for us, at least 3 today. Maybe not 3. Nichiri's got the ball through. Oliver! I mean, we've got one. I can't see why that's going to get ruled out. Ref's not getting himself involved. We 1-0 to the good. Free kick out on the left. I was going to start speaking a slight bit sooner than that, but it wasn't telling me who was taking it, so I just stood there and panicked. Lewis has put it in. Vieira's put it in the net. And they are getting involved this time. And they've given it. They've given it! So, 2-0. 15 minutes in. What more do we have to say? We've even got the semi-final draw, which we may very well do after this, because it's 1 or 2 days down the line. So we can see who we've got in, realistically, our next episode. But, again, I know how this game rolls. Let's not get too carried away with ourselves. Gorta with the goal kick. Hopefully our guy wins the header. He didn't win the header. Mayele, Brian, he's got our guy running outside. Puts it through to Dedic. Brilliant play. Stretching our defence. Oh, and an absolutely sublime block from the man who shouldn't be playing, according to a random fan. Idiot man. And they've got a corner, which we know they're not going to get anything from. A free kick. Bragantia, I think that name was. Puts it in. We've headed it away. Dazzler's picking up. Brilliant name. Dazzler, I suppose it is. Picks up the loose ball. He's made his way all the way down the right wing. Dedic puts it across once more. Haps in his header. He's just over. Machalenko throws it down the right side. Lafarge picks up the ball. Gets it back into Gerrard. Trujillo's made the run through the middle. Oliver. Nechiri. He's made it 3. Nechir 3. I'm sorry. I actually am sorry. I realised, as I was saying that, how bad it was. Still went for it. I couldn't care less. I'm 3-0 up. Bragantia with another free kick. They do get the connection this time, but our guy kicks it out. Machalenko with a free kick. For some reason, the game warranted those 2 or 3 seconds of him stood there as integral to the highlight. Nachiri's, for some reason, tried to pass that through. Lafarge has picked up the ball anyway. And we've picked up a corner for our troubles. We're not going to see anything for that, because as we know, we've seen us win the corner, therefore nothing will come from it. Oliver puts it in towards the back post. The goalie, I think he palmed that away? I don't know. Fisted? Who knows? Vieira, Brian and Dassler picks up the ball for Tottenham. They are going to attempt to break on us now, but hopefully someone's just going to gain possession for us and we'll carry on attacking like we've been doing all game. Or the highlight just cuts out. Couldn't have cut out earlier because that wasn't important for the highlight. Shocking. Mateus, Ryan and Jerez. Oh dear. Lafarge? Oh no, don't do that. Oh, for God's sake. I can only apologise. I stalled, couldn't realise what I was doing, realised that I had to cough. We're aware, COVID situation, don't know why I'm doing this. It is the COVID. I have the test. And then we've done this. And I'm doing all this explanation malarkey for a goal that's been bloody disallowed. And now I'm doubly disappointed. Easing down on the game ever so slightly now. We've made 3 subs. we've brought in Monero, Hunter, and Orit. We've shuffled Nachiri and Orit around to allow them to be on their stronger feet. Hunter's just came in as a straight swap for Trujillo. Lafarge just came out for Orit. And we've taken out Gerard for Monero. And then we've put Van der Blaak in on the right-hand side. Mostly because Gerard is he's quite tired. He's been telling me for a little while he wanted some rest. And I've mostly been ignoring it because I have one right back, which isn't ideal. Hunter with the ball, back to Machalenko and into Vieira once more. Nice little play, guys. We don't need to faff about. We have got a slight amount of time wasting on. I've just dropped the mouse for some reason. Orit didn't do pretty well picking up that ball. I will take possession back right now, though. That would be preferable. Anytime, whenever you... There we go. Oh, no, we've lost it. Not only have we lost it, he dragged himself out of possession. Here we go. I had a horrible feeling that was going to go straight through my goalkeeper. I've dropped us to balanced. I am just going to go properly stinky now, just to ease out this game. We don't need to waste any more time in... well, again, I've said it. We are wasting time. That's literally the point of what I'm doing. But we don't need to waste more time in conceding goals. That's what I was going for. Why is there a highlight? Every time Morato has the ball for Tottenham, there is 90 seconds of regulation time left. O'Dai has the ball out on the right, gets it into Bingham. Small nods it away. Lewis picks up, and we'll have an attack. Do you know what? We won't have an attack. I'm perfectly fine. It's done. We've done it again. I said it earlier. We're a different animal in the cup. We just are. Put us in the league. We'll perform pretty much the same, but we just won't score for some reason. We have the semi-final draw. I'm going to press auto, and we're just going to talk through it, because there's only 4 teams, and realistically, we'll probably be the first ones out. Us! Oh, damn you, Newcastle. I really wanted to pick up Watford. Not being mean to Watford or anything, but they're the worst team in the draw, and I think we could beat them quite easily. So we shall return with that next round of the Cup. But if you have enjoyed today's episode, as I mentioned earlier, I believe it was a long time ago, like, subscribe, all that madness, that would be beautiful. We have some items over here as well, so you can carry on watching if you really wish to do so. And thank you very much for your time.